All right, we're live. You just missed the after hours chat where we were doing a little ASMR of some sort. It was bad. Don't
It's
ask.
bad.
Don't ask.
Yeah, it was
No,
bad.
that's not even a Patreon level. No. We're back tonight with some first edition Dungeons and Dragons. We are playing through Temple of Elemental Evil. We left last time in the middle of combat as the mighty Thyber essentially picked up a telephone pole, was about to wallop several of these mercenaries. So let's go through the cast real quick. Richard, who are you playing tonight?
Hello there, I am Richard, and I am playing Tristan, the human-born, dragon-raised remuneration redistribution specialist. Who is level 10. 10 double figures.
Yes, that. Dion.
Hello, yes, I am in fact Dion, not a vicious doppelganger. And tonight I am playing Patty Arquette, the level 5 human barbarian.
Low in level, but mighty in stature.
Oh, so mighty.
Oak.
Hey, this is Oak. I'm playing Thybor, the level 8 half-orc fighter who currently has a 23 strength thanks to our resident spellcaster.
Yes, indeed. Friendin.
Hi, I'm Friendin. I'm playing Grownwolf. He's a level 8 magic user, level 3 cleric, although more of a level 0 cleric because I don't know what the fuck I'm doing as a player. And tonight, I think I'm going to cast Enlarge on our Bashy boy that I just cast Strength on to see just how dumb things can get.
There is that. And in Truth in Advertising, you might notice that Friendin tonight is not approved by the Comic Code. We'd like to just point that out. Yes.
It's official. It's official unofficialness.
Are you approved by anyone?
He really
My
is.
peers, I love you all so much.
Next stamp, not approved by anyone.
Yeah.
Awesome. All right. So we lost the player audio at the end of the last stream. So
Right.
those that were watching and wondering what was
Speaking
going
of,
on.
we have it tonight.
This
chat will
yeah, chat would let us know your levels are bouncing.
If
So-
you can hear us, tell us in the chat that you cannot hear us. Use that code phrase, please.
Oh, Richard. Oh, dear Richard. Right. So we ended last night, or last time, with Thyber picking up his huge telephone pole, getting zapped by Friendin, giving him a lot of extra strength, and he's about to plow into a lot of guards. So we're going to let that go ahead and happen. It kind of ended right there last time. So I think I said I'd let you roll a d10. That's how many guards you'd hit with a pole, and then whatever you roll in damage is done to all of them.
So let's hope we get I'm going to roll a 1. Watch this shit. So we broke the mojo of big numbers from last time. So here's a D10.
4. All right.
That's a good.
So roll the damage. We'll treat this as a club plus your now enormous strength bonus.
Yeah, which is, let's see. What do you want me to roll just for damage? Because it's plus 11 damage and you would.
Well, actually, you know what? This is like a giant, almost maul-like thing. Patty, what is the damage on your maul? Is it a D8 or a D10? All right, so this is bigger than Patty's maul, so I'll go ahead and call it a D10 as well. So go ahead and roll that plus your strength.
D10 plus 11, so there's 19.
19 points across 4 of these poor soldiers. Killing all 4 of them, crushing them as the backswing of the log smashes them against a stone wall. There's a little bit of dust and debris as the stone moves a fraction on the backswing. And I think we started the action with you. So why don't who's next? Who wants next?
So for reference, I said casting at the start of this round too, just so you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You know what? I don't mind going. It's 4 segments, and I'm gonna be charming that bloodworm I told to stay back, the one that I didn't send in, and we're gonna see how bad of an idea that is potentially.
All right. It's still technically friendly with you now anyway, but you can go ahead and cast the charm now as well. That is
Okay.
fine.
All right, it has a chance to save as well, I think.
Okay. Well, it'll go off in 4 segments. They'll get their turn after
Okay.
you guys. You guys
Okay,
rolled
gotcha.
a 6 on initiative, it looks like, so they'll get to go. Dion, Richard?
I wanna hit something.
Sure. Oh, and I forgot to mention Jeff is not with us tonight. He will be returning next time. He had some matters to take care of.
Yes, he will be back and better than ever. All right, I'm gonna whack something.
You go
If
right ahead.
anything's hurt looking, I want to hit that first.
There's a lot of hurt-looking
I'm gonna hurt a
folks
hurt
around.
looking one.
It's just a madhouse in here, so you can just pick a target and go to town. A 2 is going to miss every single
I'm
target in
gonna-
the room, though.
I'm gonna pick a reroll so I don't nat 1-y that. Oh. Oof. Oof. All right.
All
I'll
right,
take
so
that whiff.
yeah, it's just a whiff. Target-rich environment, and you just take a mad swing that just fails to connect with everything. Tristan.
It's all the aerosolized blood in the air. You can't quite see through it all yet. Yeah.
Miasma of blood.
I guess I was up there as well, and I think I will just find if there is an uninjured one around, I will find that and just stab them in the back
Sure.
with my invisible. Well, with me being invisible.
Go
Anyway,
ahead.
why don't you take this to the back, please?
Well, that
Does it
certainly
26
hits. Yes, certainly does.
And a 9 times 4.
So you kill
so
somebody just out of nowhere. A blade actually doesn't become visible through his torso, but the spout of blood does, and he goes down. You guys are picking your way through these troops, but again, there's just so many of them. Right now, they're disorganized, but they're starting to rally, and so this action, that's what their actions are. The remaining men are forming up lines, grabbing their spears and shields, and basically just forming a wall, and they're going to just press in on you. So right now, they are just exercising some discipline and no immediate attack. So, next round. Let's go ahead and let's do. It looks like who rolled it last time. Looks like Fiber rolled it last time. So Frendon, why don't you just roll a d6?
Sure.
Oh, and your spell goes off at the end of the round. Let's do that real quick.
Yeah, see if
It
it
gets
saves.
a saves. It does not save.
Perfect.
It has a very low intelligence.
Well, it only gets like once a week, I think, with that spell to even try from now on. So
Yeah. So you have a Mongolian death worm.
yeah. I mean, Bert, between you and me, I've always had a Mongolian death worm. You know what I'm saying?
All right. Yeah, I'll just nod and agree. Okay.
Five.
So
Two
5.
Mongolian death worm, two buku.
Full Metal Jacket reference. I'm here for it.
Yeah. Are you casting this round, Frendon?
I am.
Okay, they got a 2, so you guys go first. So picturing this, you've got at least a dozen men that you can see, but there are several ranks of them now, and they are lined up, large shields out front, spears forward, several ranks of spears coming forward, and they're moving in towards you as like one group. They're trying to just herd you back down that hole or that ladder.
Do I have enough room to hold that telephone pole lengthwise across my chest and then just go charging
Yes,
into them?
absolutely. Now, okay, so just remember though, Oak, first edition, there's such a thing as brace for charge.
Right.
So
But you
that's
said they were marching forward.
oh, that's true. Yeah, they're moving, so that works.
That's my course of action.
Yep, roll a
Nice.
d10. That's how many of you can catch. Okay, so
I want to spin a reroll.
Yeah. For this chaos.
Come on, roll a 1.
I'm spinning
Damn
another
it!
reroll.
Yeah.
Third
Do
time's a
it!
charm. Shut your mouth. There we
Nine.
go.
Oh shit!
So it's the first row and like some in the next row. Go ahead, roll.
Yeah, because I'm trying to push them backwards.
Yes, yeah. So go ahead and roll your attack to see if you do any damage. Regardless of which, you're going to catch 9 of them, and you'll be able to push, push them back a little bit. But now let's see if you actually do any damage to them.
So just do a normal attack roll.
Make a normal attack roll. It'll affect those
Okay.
9 people.
I'm just gonna use this sword since it's got zeros on everything.
Yeah.
Put the
Yeah.
Oh my.
Whoa, Jesus, fuck.
Okay. So is that the real damage? No, it's not the real damage. It's a D10 plus your strength.
Well, I put the strength mods and all in.
Okay.
It's technically a 1D lower. Than
Okay.
What
Well, I
what
mean,
the
that's
D8
fine.
was.
If you want to take that in with the D lower, 20 is just going
I
to
will take
crush
that.
those first 9. It's 7 guys at the front and a few guys in the back. You just crush into. Honestly, it's partly that and partly that the next line back had their spears forward and you just shoved them back onto the spears.
Ow.
That's great.
Yeah.
I love that. Oh.
Yeah. Now that you're closer and you just ran in there, though, you do see like there's a few lines back. This is
Okay.
maybe 20 or so soldiers left. It's a
I'm
lot
just
of
going
soldiers.
to be bellowing, "I'll kill you all."
Yeah.
To hopefully demoralize them as they see one dude come out and crush 9 guys at once.
I
Yeah.
will do a morale check on their turn to see what happens. Who wants next?
I was cat. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh,
Well, you're
Yeah.
casting, so casting. Go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead.
Do your casting.
Okay, so it's a 1-segment spell. It's enlarge, and it would increase Thibor's size by 160% at my level.
Okay, so it'll go off before their turn anyway. Okay.
Yep.
okay. And then, is there one of them that's shouting orders?
Yes.
Where?
It's kind of
Ooh.
towards the back middle.
Okay, I
He's-
can reach him.
No, you can't because there are several men between you and him.
I can't go around. I
No.
can run.
Hey,
I
can
run
he not pull
150
a?
feet.
What about?
It's
like,
not how
pulling
far
from,
you can run, Dion. You've got
Oh,
several
he's
men
like-
with large shields in
Okay.
front of him.
Yeah, but what about a
So-
move from 300 where he runs up and jumps off my
Well,
back?
I was gonna
and
say, what
launches across?
if I jump over Thybor? Can I reach him that way?
I don't know that the ceilings are that high. Hold on a second.
oh, there's a
find out.
ceiling in here.
Of course, there's a ceiling in here.
Oh, I thought it was open air.
No.
No, we're in that tower thing.
Yeah, you're in the tower.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I have a leaping bonus, so
They'll leap you right into the floor. Yeah.
Ow!
All right, here we go. Tower. I think it's got a fairly high. Oh, you're fine. It's got a 30-foot. It's got a
Oh,
30
shit.
foot. Yeah.
okay. So if I can move freely and get a running start, which I'm probably sure I can.
Yeah.
The forward leap can range from 16 to 21 feet, 15 plus a d6.
Sure. You can get there, and you've got the ring of free action as well.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to make you roll for any of that, but I am going to have you roll to
Okay.
hit. All right. So if you
Yeah.
miss, you're just not going to hit the commander.
Right. All right. Let's go. I'm ready to use rerolls.
11 will miss.
Okay, I'm gonna re-roll that. I want this to work. I want to be cool too. 16?
What does 16 hit?
0.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay,
9
so
points of damage.
9 damage
Right,
and,
and-
weakness.
And go ahead and roll another d6. I'll give you another d6 of damage for landing on him.
4.
Okay. So basically, he sees you coming and he just tilts his shield, and you land on the shield, but you're able to get your maul up over the edge and hit him. He does not buckle or drop, though. And so at the end of that, you just kind of slide down the shield and you're on the ground. Tristan?
I mean, obviously, I'm doing something super cool and exciting that nobody can see because they're all engaged somewhere else. But, really, I'm just standing around because I don't think I can reach anybody or backstab anybody at this point.
He's
So,
he's going around and just cutting wallets. He's just cutting purses off.
Why would I do that? Oh, that's annoying.
Richard! Sorry, Tristan, angle the arrow up against the ceiling to try to hit the commander in the back like
Curve the
Legolas or
bullet.
something.
Curve the bullet.
All right, so you're saying you're basically staying out of the.
I'll get out my bow. That is a thing that I was
Yeah.
thinking of,
Mhm.
just in case.
Sure. You gonna try and shoot the commander or one of the other folks in the way?
Yeah, one of the other folks.
Because you would be firing into melee with Dion there.
Yeah. Pink.
Huh? Hits. Not a
19
lot of
hits.
damage, but yeah. Somebody sprouts an arrow out of their side. Not very appreciative of that at all. And then Thyber gets really big. Okay, here's the question, though. So I said 30-foot ceiling. So how big does he grow?
160%. And
Oh,
it says a
geez.
normal person would be like an 18 of strength,
Yeah.
and a fighter would be like a 20 plus. He's already a 23.
Yeah.
So it stops at 25 at Titan strength.
Yeah,
so.
which is the most you can get without being a god anyway. So it'll boost you up to 25, but that makes you how tall now?
160%.
Is it
What
plus
I have written down is
160?
70 inches.
I think so.
Okay. So then you're
What percent?
160%. So you're still under 30 feet then.
And now this is just a good wooden stick that you're carrying around instead of a telephone ball. It just looks like you have a club now in your hand.
Oh, we lost somebody. Dion dropped.
That's a big deal.
That's all right. When he comes back, it'll fix, hopefully. Good enough. Right, so Thyber, you are now a giant of a man, literally.
That should put me at 9.3 foot tall.
Yeah. There you go. So their turn now. I'm going to take care of the commander that Dion was on, although Dion's not back yet. Let's see if we can just kill Dion while he's gone.
I mean, that would solve the
Shit,
problem.
flipped his power unit off. That sucks.
Ooh, only an 8. He's going to miss. Yeah. He's going to miss entirely. The rest of the guys, again, their whole idea is they're pushing forward. So it means Thyber, you're now going to get a bunch of spears thrust at you. Only so many, though. You knocked down the first rank and some in the second rank. So I'm going to say the remaining people on the second rank and none in the third rank. So you got 9 people, right? 7, 8, 9. So 7.
The enlarge, does that only affect size and the strength you said, or did it have any other effect?
Let me double check.
I don't remember it having any AC components or anything.
No, it doesn't seem to. It's just strength from the looks of it and physical size.
All right.
I can't wait to reverse it on something at some point too.
You get pierced by a couple of spears for 11 points of damage. But that's about it. And
69, dude.
yeah. Actually, Grownwolf, were you going to have your worm do anything?
Yeah, so not knowing its capabilities, but just loving that I have a new buddy, I'm gonna tell it to be I'm just gonna say, get in the middle of it. I just want it to be the biggest distraction possible. Wind the friendlies and get in the middle of that group of armed things over there.
Okay. It burrows through the stone on your round.
I love you. I yell into the hole.
Nice. Has Dion sent a message anywhere?
Yeah, he said he accidentally
kicked his power cord.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Is that what
Yeah.
happened? Oh,
Yep.
Good enough. All right.
She
So
rolled a nat 1 in real life.
yeah.
all right. So next action or next turn then. Oh, yes. Wait. Hold on. I'm sorry. I'm disorganized tonight.
Strength.
Dion also said that he would just keep swinging on his turn.
Yeah.
Honestly, that's what
Okay.
Patty would do. So
With the commander still alive, they hold. They're
Okay.
a fairly well-disciplined group, so they do not break. They hold. So
Okay.
we're going to go back up to the top now. The top is going to be Richard at the moment. So Richard, roll a d6 for your side. Brendan, are you casting this round?
Yes, I am. Yeah.
All right. Oh, look at that. Richard rolls a 6. So you guys start. What are you casting, Brendan?
One segment, magic missile.
Okay, go off next segment then.
Wonder
Which
if you
means
have
it'll...
another enlarge for that worm.
I
It'll-
wish we did. I didn't. I only prepped one.
Actually, wait a minute. I'm sorry. I'm thinking BX. Yeah, you guys go
Right.
first at a 4. They go at a 6. but it's still going to be, you'll still get your spell off before they go. So yeah,
Okay.
we're good. All right, so who wants next? Thiber, you're right there. Enjoying your new
Now,
elevation.
have I gotten any room to kind of like get outside so my people have room to move and fight?
With as large as you are now, and the fact that you're holding this enormous piece of wood, you are in the way of your friends coming in. But Patty's already in the midst of them. You can see Patty is right there in the middle of everything. You know that Tristan is probably invisible, probably backstabbing elsewhere. Drone Wolf is casting spells. Talina, we're just going to say Talina's in the fray, cleaning up on the edges. So there's really nobody waiting to get in.
Okay, then I picture I've rushed in and I'm kind of in the middle and I'm
Yeah.
going to kind of pivot and use it as like a shovel almost to just hurl guys out of the way.
Same thing. Roll a d10.
Cool.
Okay, only
No,
two.
I'm re-rolling that.
All right, 5
That's
is
fine.
respectable.
That's
And then
Yeah,
see
so
if
at
you
least
hit.
a 50%, and then that is now. And now I need to roll to hit though, correct?
Right, you still
Okay.
need to roll to hit.
So, I gotta adjust my stuff now.
Oh yeah.
And
Dion's
there he
back.
is. Dion is
I
back.
am so sorry. Oh my god. I don't know if you saw my message.
Yeah.
I stretched and just
So,
all of a sudden everything turned off. I'm like,
15 hits a
Happens.
-2.
Yep, that hits. And how much damage do you do to the lot?
Which type are you doing? Small or large?
Well, they're small.
Because I'm using the long sword, so that
Yeah.
was. Let me look what it was at. That's a D8, D12, and you said a D10. So
Yep.
take the split of that. Do
Yep.
18.
You can just roll a d10 and add your extra strength to it if you want. That's fine. But it's
Okay, so 15. 15.
15. All right. This does not kill these 5 men, but it does do a decent amount of damage to them. Patty, you are still on the commander, the officer.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
all right. Bonk.
A 12.
It hits a 4.
It's not enough.
Reroll. Did anyone use a reroll while I was gone?
Yes,
by the
Yes.
way?
I used
Yeah,
one.
Thiber used
Okay.
one.
So we're down to 19 then. All right.
Okay.
Let me do this. Bonk. Come on. I'm gonna eat the hit. That's fine.
Okay. So you miss.
Yep.
Tristan, you want to fire another arrow?
I guess so. I mean, it must be a bit weird to just see these arrows appear out of nowhere.
Well, they appear as soon as they leave, like, your bow, they appear. So they can kind of see the direction they're being fired from. They just don't see how.
I move around to somewhere else so they
Yeah.
don't get me. Eh,
That hits one. Again, minimal damage.
yay. Yay, minimal damage.
All right. Friendin, your worm erupts somewhere around the middle of these guys and starts flailing around. Let's see.
You've now
Oh
coated
my
token
gosh.
Poland.
Yeah.
It strikes one of them right in the abdomen and just starts burrowing into him and starts coming up through his head and face and just erupts out of his face.
Oh, I love them, Bert. These are. I found my D&D spirit animal. They're so good. So with the magic missile, do I see that Patty is standing
Yes.
next to the commander? Like, is that okay?
And they
And
don't
I've
miss.
got the
So
yeah, and the worms in the middle, so I can safely like hit just the commander since they don't.
magic
necessarily
missile
are-
never misses. It
Okay,
hits the
okay.
target you're shooting at.
All right, I'm going for the commander with 3 of them, and then one towards a group of them, like a standee that's not next to a friend.
Mm-hmm.
Boop. All right, so +1 to all those damage values. I just put the +1 in there to be a reminder.
So 17 points of damage.
Yeah.
All right. He is still up, but there's just a mighty, what do your bolts look like again?
Oh, they are putrescence. I
Oh, yeah.
shoot scalding pus. I shoot scalding pus.
So he's
Yeah.
just highlighted as he's just spooged from all sides. He just kind of yells out, and you see he starts bleeding a little bit through his eyes and nose.
Oh.
He looks pretty bad off.
So I think the best way I could describe it is a cross between alien acid blood and Ghostbusters slime.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, he does not break discipline, though. Well trained. He continues to tell his men to press forward. So Fiber, unfortunately, a new line of people are coming up to you. So this is a lot of attacks.
Yeah, unfortunate for them.
So 7, 14.
I got an AC 3.
Did I get attacked at all last round?
Yeah, they missed.
Okay.
1, 2, 3 hit you. 1, 2. No, 2 hit you. So only 3 points of damage. It's mostly, either they're scraping across your now enormous trunk of legs.
Ears are
just-
breaking.
Yeah, just are not able to get in a good thing. The commander is still going after you, Patty. And he just comes down with this glowing mace to try and crush your little head.
Yes. He does have that -2 from weakness. The first time I hit him.
Yep. So he's going to miss again.
Raw in his face. A little spit goes onto him.
Right.
I didn't wear a face mask.
Yep.
Sorry.
You notice as he misses you with this club or this mace, though, it hits the ground near you, and you notice that the spikes on the mace are kind of hollow, and there's just kind of like a little eruption of fluid when he hits the floor. It does not smell good, and the stone starts to sizzle a little.
Oh.
Okay. That's pretty much it. Since Thyber is kind of holding the line, they're trying to press through Thyber, but he's holding the line. And there's a lot of combat going on in the middle. So we are at the next round. Thyber, D6, and Frinden, are you casting again?
I might. Does it look like Thyber? Do you think I could tell from where I'm standing, Bert, that if Thyber's hurt or not? I don't know what his hit point situation's like.
Actually, I don't know. Were you wounded before? What are you at now, Thyber?
No, I was good. I am 66 of 80.
Okay,
Okay,
he looks
cool,
fine.
cool.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Okay, so they go first.
Okay. I think I'm just gonna shoot my crossbow this round and direct my worm. No casting.
Sure. Oh, that's going to hit you even with the negative for weakness, Patty. This is going to hurt.
Yes, bring it on.
Okay, first of all, take only 2 points of damage.
Okay.
Okay. And then take 8 points of damage as the mace isn't as dense as you expected. So, like, when it hit you, it didn't hurt all that much. But then, it's got liquid in the middle of it. And as it hits you, the liquid kind of erupts through these hollow points. And it's acid. It just splashes.
Oh, God.
So you're going to take damage each round until you do something about that. This round, it's 8 points of damage. It's just
Look out,
burning.
He's wielding a giant fruit gusher on the end of a chain.
Yeah. It's burning through what little clothing you have, burning through your skin. Very caustic. It hurts. It hurts a lot. Again, Thyber, they're pressing up. They're trying to press through you with their spears and just the weight of their bodies. There's a lot of hits in there. Well, no, not really. Just 2 again. Just 2.
Once a 20. Oof.
Yeah, there's no crits in this, so. 12 points of damage this time. 2 solid hits from the
That one's
spear.
ouchie.
Yeah. And you're slowly being pushed back, by the way. Just the weight of all these men. Even with your 25 strength, there's 15 guys that are able to actually get in there and kind of push against you. So, there we go. That is their turn. No, there's one more thing that's happening, actually. Okay. Go ahead. What do you guys want to do? Arrow first, actually. So, Grunwolf, if you want to get your crossbow, who are you shooting at?
I'm going to shoot at one of the dudes that's not like in the middle of the fray. If it's by anybody, it might be by my worm, probably.
Sure. Yeah, go ahead.
All right, shooting now. Boop. No modifier. There we go.
Okay.
Only
It's
an
gonna be
8.
a miss. Yeah.
Yeah, it's probably not worth a reroll because I don't do much with those.
Tristan, are you firing?
I want a bit more information about where we are. What room are we in right now? Is it just an open?
Here, let me see if I can
Remember, we
share
had,
this with you again. Give me a second.
The answer is going to be no. It won't work because it has
Simply
never
share
worked.
with the stream, but not us.
Yes.
So you guys don't see that when I do show to players.
No,
That's-
for whatever reason,
There's
the
nothing
tower. Yeah, the tower
Yeah,
doesn't.
I'm not seeing. Okay, I see it on stream now.
Okay.
Yep.
Yep.
All right.
And we're in room 1, right?
Yeah, so you're in the big room, and they're like massed outside with some of them on the inside. And they're kind of pushing you back to these back walls where you came in through.
Mhm.
Okay.
All right. Well, I'm gonna walk over to the door where everybody is massed.
Okay.
I sort of stand right next to the door, so
Ooh.
that when people do get through, I can just stab them in the back there.
All right. So
Yes.
they're okay. So if we're talking about the
Yeah.
front of the tower that goes outside, they're filling up. Like this is a fairly wide door. And so they're filling up the outside, and they're coming like inside up to where see those two things that are kind of sticking out in front of.
Yep.
Yeah. So that's kind of they're kind of being herded through there. So most of the combat right now is happening right in the middle of one.
Yeah, no, that's not gonna help. I'm gonna get squashed by
Yeah.
Oak then, aren't I?
Now you could go up
Eh.
the stairs and go outside that way, or just get a higher view on the whole thing.
Nah.
No.
I waste my time looking around to try and do something yeah.
Okay.
I don't know.
That's fine. So next, Fiber. You're muted, Fiber.
Muted.
Sorry, can you not hear me?
Now I can.
Now we can.
Yeah.
Okay, say it's not showing muted. You want me to just roll the attack first?
Yeah, that's fine. You can roll the attack and then see how many people it affects.
Okay, because I coded the telephone pole.
Aha!
Telephone pole.
12. What is a
12.
12 hit for you?
Hit 12 hits a 1.
That hits, yeah. All right, roll a d10 and see how many minute affects. 8. Okay, so if that's the
18.
actual damage, then 8
Yeah,
more
I put a
people
D10
just
in
get
it.
crushed beneath that large log.
God, it's so good.
So it's starting to clear out. Patty, do you want to take yours? The commander is still up.
Bonk. I'm gonna re-roll that.
Okay. Fair.
I want to hurt him. Please hit. Bonk. Oh my god.
Oh,
Patty.
One more. One more.
third time's a charm.
Eat
Come
all
on,
these
another
like
3.
candy.
Oh, if it's a
Alright.
3 again, Richard, that would be
Triple threes, I'll
amazing.
go play
Yep.
the lottery. 13 hits a 3.
That hits. Oh, wait, no. It does not hit him.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
yeah.
I'm gonna just eat it. It's fine.
Yeah.
You're just whiffing around him. He's surprisingly agile for a man in nearly full field plate, actually, with his shield and odd acid spewing mace. Roll a d8. Take that much more damage, by the way.
3.
Yeah.
I just kind of scream out to Grown Wolf, acid! And I'm
I
like,
don't have
crying
any
out
on
in pain.
me. I have some
on
shrooms.
me! On me!
Oh, you have the acid? That explains
It's
why I
on
don't
me!
have any.
That's what
I'm
those little
burning.
smiley face stickers on his ass are. Perfect. All right. So I think that is everyone gone?
I think so, yeah.
That's everybody.
Yeah.
All right. And you guys went second this time, right? So it's a new round? Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think
Yep.
so, yeah.
Fair enough. Okay, let's have Brendan. Why don't you roll a
Okay.
d6?
Doing
And is anyone casting this time?
I am casting this time, yeah.
Okay. You give them a
They
1.
go first.
Yeah, they're going to go first. Oh, your bloodworm is still in the midst of things. He's going to miss this time.
Okay.
Okay, so you got rid of 8. So there's only 7 that can actually come up and attack you this time. Oak. They all miss. Patty. Miss. So you guys are just kind of going back and forth, missing each other back there. Not a problem. However, the next thing that happens. Oh shoot, where's my? Pardon me, just a moment. Gotta look something up real quick. The magic user is now gotten into the fray of things. He was
Can't
getting
have
into
a
position.
magic user. That's cheating.
Yep, he was getting into position. Oh, come on.
I'm gonna go full Rita Repulsa and tell the Bloodworm to focus the magic user.
Do you have another enlarge?
No, unfortunately not. I have to admit, before last session, when I blew that fireball for like comedic effect, I was like, you know what? I should probably stop just being the Swiss utility knife of some of everything. And next time I rest, it's gonna be like, I know 4 level 3 spells. Fireball, 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 fireball. Yeah, I'm gonna do 3 enlarge and 3 cure light wounds, I think, for my first level spells. Because we get into some stuff.
Okay, let's see. I think I found it.
Enlarge everybody in the party but myself and hide behind mirror images.
Your cloak.
That's true too.
All right, here we go.
Either that or all summon monster.
All right, so what's happening is a lightning bolt is going to come down as our magic user actually did climb to the top of this and is just bolting down from some of the cracked stuff at the top. So he's centering it basically towards the back middle of room 1 or area 1. So he's catching all of you, and he's going to catch some of his troops first, but that also catches Thyber, so he's okay with that.
Understood.
Okay. So
Breath weapon or spell?
this is a spell. Tristan, you were kind of off to the side, so there's a possibility you don't get cut on this at all. I'm going to leave this up to a luck check, so just call high or low.
I want low this time.
Okay.
Yeah, low it is.
All right, you are not caught in this. Everyone
So,
else can make a save versus spell.
Okay, and I have one bookkeeping question with that too. I
Sure.
have 4 mirror images on the board right now as well.
They're going to hit all of them, though.
Okay, that's what I was guessing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I don't.
Spend a reroll.
Yeah, because,
think-
okay, so here's what's going on. You're all going to take 23 points damage, or half that, if you save.
I'm
Other
gonna
than
spend
Tristan.
a reroll.
Taking it. So 2 rerolls are being
2
spent.
rerolls for me.
All right.
Fiber
And
makes
one
it.
for me.
Rerolls. Okay.
I save, thankfully.
Okay. So 3 were just spent.
Round up or down?
Okay.
Down, so 11 points if you save.
Okay.
I'm
okay.
eating it.
I'm approaching that 50 percentile mark.
Yep. Grownwolf saved. Fiber saved. Did you save, Dion?
Nope.
Ooh, okay. So you take 23 points of damage. So this lightning ball just flashes in the middle. It's also I'm gonna, all the people around you, Fiber. So that would be 17 of them. Okay. Oh, some of them save. Okay. A lot of guys die in that lightning. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so Thyber, there are still 6 soldiers around you that are dazed from this lightning bolt. You're slightly as well. Everybody's a bit singed at this point, but they're still in it. Otherwise, just a swath of bodies around you as they got caught in this bolt. Now, Patty, um, you didn't save. You took that bolt, and that lightning bolt actually kills the commander that you're fighting as well.
Nice. Okay.
Right. So there's 6 guys in the room with you right now. There are some more soldiers outside, but right now it's you guys and 6 soldiers. Everyone else has been fried by lightning.
Okay.
Right. So how do I get up to where that wizard is?
Well, there's stairs. Well, first of all, you have to find him first. You know, it came from above. That's all you know. You were fighting when it happened. Tristan possibly
Yeah.
saw the lightning come from above and may have seen it. I'll have Tristan make a roll here. Just a wisdom check, Tristan.
All right. I have rolled.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
mean,
you
that's
saw.
definitely under my wisdom.
Yep, you saw. So
It's
basically,
over there, I say, pointing.
the second floor of this, as I described before, was kind of crumbled in. So he just kind of found a viewing port and just kind of zapped you down through it. And so
Okay.
you kind of see, Tristan, you kind of see his shadow kind of stepping back from that hole, so you know exactly where it is. Dion, Patty only knows vaguely that it came from the above. Same with Thyber. Grown Wolf,
Yeah.
last round you shot your bow, so also you just know that it came from above as well.
Okay.
So Tristan saw it. Do you tell us?
Yeah, I pointed
Yeah.
with my invisible hands.
Oh, shit, you bastard! So weirdly, like I said, I have a Swiss Army knife of spells at the moment. The one offensive spell I have that's any decent that's left is actually Lightning Bolt.
Oh.
And so I think it's kind of funny to sling
Sure.
lightning right back up in that general direction.
Yeah, go ahead, because
Okay.
you'll catch him in the area of effect. So
Okay.
just go ahead and
All right.
roll the damage. And now the problem is you're also shooting up into this rubble ceiling, so
I
that
am.
rubble's going to come down.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now you can kind of aim it, so it's not going to come down right on top of you, but you have no idea where Tristan is.
Yeah, and so without knowing where Tristan is, I am aiming like maybe towards the back because
Sure.
we're in that like front
Yeah.
half, right? Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
All right, so it's 8d6.
Yeah,
34. He
the
has
answer for
to.
this, Patty. I put it in Discord.
He doesn't save. So you have no idea if he's dead or not, but you just blew the ceiling or the roof of this area off. It's just
good at that.
raining rubble all over the place. Tristan, you made your luck save the last time, so I'm going to keep it. You weren't in the area.
Oh,
Ah,
All right.
oh well.
So
I'm-
at this point, Commander dead. Only 6 guys left in here, although there are more outside. Okay. The immediate 6 that are in here are going to run.
okay.
Do I get an AOO on any of them since I was behind
yeah.
enemy line?
That's just I'm just rolling the morale. They don't have a chance to move yet.
Oh, okay,
So
okay.
it's your guys' turn now. So you tell me what you want to do.
I'll let Thyber take a swing first. He
Yeah.
can
So there's
get all
6
of 'em.
guys around you that look
Batter
like
up.
they're going to run.
What they think. Okay, I think that's what I rolled last time.
Yep, that
13
hits.
a
Oh
0.
my gosh, 20 points a day. So roll how many of these 6 that you? Only 2 of them. Okay.
Yeah, I'm not
Roll,
gonna waste
re-roll.
it rolling. People retreating.
4 of them. Yeah, 4 of them live. 2 get smashed. Good enough.
Alright.
They need to tell the
Um,
tale.
Yeah. So Patty, you can
So-
you can take a swing at one of these guys that are still
Um,
there.
That would be my turn though, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, Tristan shouted out. I couldn't
Yeah.
see him pointing, but can I like look? Well,
Well, right now there's just a big open. You're seeing the sun through the hole in the roof where Groenwolf just threw a lightning bolt back.
okay. So, do I see the stairs going up there?
Yes.
I'm running
Okay.
up the stairs. I'm just going.
Yeah, you got to ring a free action, so the rubble doesn't mean anything to you. So
Yeah.
you run up, and I'm just going to say, so you see the crumpled, broken body of a man just wearing cloth. You're assuming that that's probably the mage.
I want to rummage his pockets.
Okay.
Teach
So the
me
barbarian,
magics.
does the looting now. It seems.
I just
Yeah, go ahead. Roll to
just-
see if you can detect magic.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I can do that. What's the percentage again? Let me just check. 45%. All right.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's got a couple of scrolls on him, and from within the scrolls, there's some whisperings as the paper speaks to you.
Teach me your magics.
You're a dumb shit. You'll never know it.
I daintily shove them into my merkin. What else do you think I got? Oh, can I stop, drop, and roll? acid
That's not
on
going to
me.
get. Oh yeah, that's right. Take another D8 points of damage.
Actually, it
Forgot.
won't work with stop, drop, and roll. That's fire.
Yeah.
How about, okay, I have these healing potions.
But
How
you still
about
have
I
to
pour
take it
over-
anyway. So go ahead.
Yeah, no, I'll take that damage.
Yeah, no, the healing potion won't get rid of the acid. You've got to get it off you somehow.
Oh, no. Okay. I was going to say, if I pour it over me and rub it off.
You want to open the healing potion and pour it over you? Yeah,
I want to pour
that's
it over
fine.
me and use it to, like, wipe everything off, one of them at least.
Sure, that's fine.
Is it going to heal anything by going into the wounds?
That's actually going to happen on your next action, so you're going to end up taking another D8 before you're able to do it.
Okay,
but
that's fine.
There you go.
I can wait.
All right, so what's everyone else doing? That was Thyber and Patty, Grownwolf and Tristan.
That's a good
I mean,
question, Bert.
They're running away. I don't know that the wizard's dead upstairs. I'm looking downstairs
Yeah.
in the rubble to see if the magic
Okay.
user is down here. If he fell down from the upstairs.
Okay.
So the
you're
ones
going to
that-
rubble.
Good. Yeah.
Go ahead, Brendan.
Oh, okay. So sorry, I thought you were going to resolve that. The ones running away, are they far outside enough of friendlies that I could cast like Stinking Cloud?
They
and try to grab them?
haven't ran yet. They haven't had a chance
Okay.
to. You get to see that
Okay.
they're going to break and run. Oh, go ahead. Here, let me roll for your worm.
Fireball behind them.
Oh, that's fair.
Oh my.
Oh,
Perfect.
He eats one. Nom nom nom.
Yeah, if he's up in there, I'm not going to cast this turn. Then I'm going to chill.
You're like, where'd my worm go? And then suddenly one of them's face just bursts open and your worm just slithers out.
There he is. Hey, Gary.
That's fantastic. I'm gonna yell. You know what? Usually when I eat things burst out of my ass. It's like equal and opposite forces here. I'm attracted to the opposite. I think I love you. I hope my neighbor heard that.
I do too. I hope it's the one that gives you free pizza.
He does. He does give me free pizza. I don't know why. Every once in a while, he just comes over with a free pizza, and I'm like, thanks, I guess.
That leaves just one in the room and several outside. So I think everybody's gone then. Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yep.
This
Okay.
round, yes.
So Patty, roll a d6 for your side. Anybody casting?
I gave them a 6.
No, I'm not casting this turn.
I did a good.
All right. So you guys go first. So he's still in the room. Still hasn't had a chance to run. Thyber Thyber, you're the closest one to him.
How far away can I chase down the ones running?
No, again, they haven't had a chance to run yet. So there's one left that on his turn he's going to bolt, but he hasn't had a chance
Oh, I
to run
thought there
yet.
were more than that.
Oh, there's more outside. They're not running. Just the ones that were inside of the tower are running.
Whack-a-mole 'em.
I'm charging the ones that are holding back, screaming like a maniac, wielding this pole, trying to either
Okay.
break morale.
So you're going to have to turn the pole forward to be able to get it through that doorway. So you're not going to be able to get a D10 worth of people. It's just going to be one person this time.
That's
Will
fine.
that work
See, I
as like a
just-
bull rush? Maybe.
Oh, I mean,
Are
it's
they
still
in a
going to do a
line?
heck of a lot of damage.
I was
Yeah,
gonna
I'm
say
just
if they're
trying
in a line
to run out,
like,
and I'm screaming, just trying to break their lines and morale.
Okay.
it's like breaking in pool.
Okay. All right. So this is going to be
Viewers
interesting.
of somebody.
This is going to be interesting. So you run full tilt, through the doorway, hoping, wanting to rush into the rest of that small army that's outside. And you come up short as you hit a barrier hard and fast. Here's an interesting thing, though. You did enough damage with that attack to actually shatter the barrier. That is the attack damage, right? 18 is the damage.
Yes.
All right.
It's both. It's a D10 coded on small and large the same.
Right.
Just rolled higher on the large.
So unfortunately, this is an equal and opposite thing. So you essentially just ran into a very solid force wall. So you also are taking 18 points of damage.
Damn splinters.
However, you feel whatever the invisible wall is shatter as you hit it, are rebounded a little bit, and so you take a step back as that damage kind of forces you back into the room a little. What are the rest of you guys doing?
I'm gonna do the happy shampoo dance with one of the healing potions I
Yes,
have. And
take a
rub it
D8,
sensually.
take a D8 worth of damage. No, the healing potion doesn't help you to take it externally,
Okay.
but it is a liquid that's washing off the acid. So,
Okay.
Fair.
And do I have enough time in this turn to also drink the other potion I have, or
no, it's
Okay.
going to take
Okay.
your whole turn to
can I move
douse
or
yourself. You can move because you can be moving
Okay.
while you're dousing
no?
yourself.
Yeah, I'm gonna just you just see me walk out of the tower, just rubbing my pectorals sensually with this healing potion, just lemony fresh.
So yeah, I was gonna cast, but it requires some form of concentration, so I really can't as Patty is glistening. We have how many of the baddies that are preparing to run after the battering maneuver?
Well, right now your worm has taken care of the last enemy that's inside the tower with you.
Yeah.
Perfect.
This time the worm bursts out of his back end.
He listened. I yell.
Right, and so Thiber is with that 18 points of damage. Like how much are you down, Thiber?
I am down to 25.
Okay.
I'm 25 of 80, so I'm getting beat up.
It doesn't knock you to your ass, but you do take you did take a couple of steps back into the tower.
Okay.
Tristan. Oh, I'm sorry, Groen. You were in the middle of something.
You
Sorry.
said it was an equal amount. You said it was 18, correct?
Yeah, 18.
Yes,
Equal amount.
That's what I moved it.
So in my brain, I've been kind of on the lookout, knowing that I kind of thrust him into the core of combat by enlarging him and everything.
Yeah.
If he's looking like stumbling back into the room, I think I would cast this round and do Cure Light Wounds on him and
That's
give
fine.
him a D8.
How long does the strength boost in the giant grow last?
Oh, that's a good question. I haven't done it a ton on people, just objects to manipulate stuff.
I think it was quite a while.
I think it's a while. Let me double check.
I think it's like tens of minutes. I think it's whole turns, but
So
rounds.
enlarge is 1 turn per level, so
Yeah.
it's 8 turns for enlarge alone.
That's a long
And
time.
and strength. Let me double check strength. I thought it was a level 1 spell. Is it not? Where is it?
No, I think
Must
it's
be
higher.
Yeah,
I
okay.
think it's a second or third.
It's a second. You're right. It's 6 turns per level for
Oh
strength.
wow, yeah.
So you're 23
Yeah.
for a long time.
This is
8
over an
times
hour.
6.
Over an hour
Yeah.
for each. Okay, good enough. So that's what you're doing. You cast your healing. Go ahead and either you roll or Thiber roll for the.
Why don't
healing.
you roll, Thiber? I've been rolling a lot.
So
D8.
you can roll my damn. Here, I'll roll a 1.
Oh,
here's
shit.
some points.
Oh yeah.
Tristan, what are you doing?
I mean, if I can, I will go and poke my head outside to see why Fiverr suddenly came backwards
Okay.
and smashed into
You
the tower. or
probably
whatever.
felt it too.
Yeah.
So you are able to stick your head out because he did actually break the barrier. But what you see is that the small army that's left out here, they've kind of broken and they're pushing these large doors closed. It looks like they're going to try and close you in there.
In where?
Inside
In
the
the
tower.
tower.
In the
Yeah.
tower.
Oh,
So
hell
was
no.
it the doors I hit or like an invisible barrier?
Nope, it was an
force
invisible
wall.
barrier. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm running low on
Yeah, so
spells.
seeing this, Tristan, do you want to step outside or do you
Yeah,
want to
I'll
stay?
be outside.
Yeah. Okay.
Doink them all from out there. They think
Exactly,
they lock
yeah.
us all out. They start dropping like flies.
Yep. Okay.
And they see the bar on the door just lift up by itself. It's like, what the hell?
Plan.
So on their turn, that's exactly what they do. They close these two immense doors, and yeah, and so they're just bracing it. Of course, the bar drop is on the inside, not the outside, but they're bracing it with these logs that have been cut.
So okay, so they braced it too.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm still gonna try and charge that door with all my strength.
Well, okay, so we're in a lull in combat right now. Because you're
Mhm.
not you're in a fairly safe place. There's no other combatants in here. The worm took care of the last one that was in here. There's maybe another 24 men outside. Tristan,
Okay.
that's what you saw anyway. And actually, anyone near the door could have seen how many were out there. So
Do you
Tristan,
relay that to us, Tristan?
well, he's got no way to
I mean-
really do that other than to shout
Okay.
it out.
Okay.
I might be able to knock on the door.
Housekeeping.
Right. So
Oh, you're caught on the outside?
yeah,
Yeah.
he's on the outside.
Oh, I missed that part. Okay, okay.
He's our
So
man on the outside.
Tristan, they had been doing some repairs to this tower, so they had felled these trees, right? And so many of the men are just picking up these tree trunks and they're bracing them to the
Bracing
door.
them against-
Yeah, against the door.
All right. I am the person who has the bag of holding that we have.
Yes.
And I really don't know if we have distributed the ion stones around.
They're
I
probably
don't
in the
think
bag.
we actually
Yeah.
did.
Yeah, I don't
All
think we did.
So I go into the bag and I dig out the bright rose-colored cat's eye one, which is telepathic communication with targets within 30 foot.
There you go.
Oh,
And so
nice.
that's I can tell everybody what's going on out here. Hey, do you want me to start backstabbing people and time and dragging them into bushes?
And is it one way that ion stone? I don't know.
It says
it's
telepathic communication.
Okay,
so
okay.
both
so I
ways.
don't know.
Yeah.
I'm going to telepathically communicate back. How many of them are in a 60-foot cone approximately in front of the door? And are you in that cone?
So right
Three
now,
steps to
none.
the side, not
Yeah.
anymore.
Right
Aw,
now,
damn.
yeah, right now none because they brace those, and it looks like they're breaking up camp. Tristan,
Okay.
that's what it looks like to you. They're getting their horses together. They've got wagons already set up that had a whole bunch of woodworking and stoneworking tools, and it looks like they're just unhooking those to just grab the horses. So it looks like they're abandoning the place.
Is anybody on the horses or anything right now?
Not yet. They're having to unhook the horses from the carts, so they're just preparing.
Backstab the
so-
horses.
Yeah.
Not quite what I was going.
Sorry,
I will
horse.
go over there and I will just slap them and go, yeah! Get them to just run away as soon as they've unhooked.
Okay. Sure, you do that. So I'm going to say the first one you do that to, they're completely surprised, and as soon as they're unhooked, those horses bolt. After that, they're holding down tighter to the horse's reins, so it's going to be a little bit more difficult. But let's pause there. You've had an action out here.
Yeah.
Inside, what are you guys doing? You all heard Tristan's voice in your head, something you didn't know that he could do. It's unsettling to have another voice in your head, Grown Wolf. I mean, it's getting really packed in there.
It's fair, and I'm kind of empty-headed though, so I think I do have the room.
And honestly, do you even really know it was Tristan's voice? I mean, it could have just been, any one of the other voices that you normally hear in your head.
That's fair. Yeah, I guess I don't know, in fairness. The only thing Grown Wolf pretty much has left y'all is fear, which is why I was like, what's going on in a 60-foot cone outside of that door? I've got that and spiritual weapon. Those are the two things I have. So
I
I'm
think
kind of...
spiritual weapon's a good one to use.
It is. Yeah, yeah.
I think we want to kill them though. If any of them get away again, they're just gonna bring another army like before.
I kind of wonder, like, they must have a good 401k or something that they keep
You know what? We
recruiting
should
this
let
many.
them. This is like an EXP factory.
Yeah, that's a lot of experience. I mean, most of them were fairly low level. The captain was something special, and the magic.
Yeah. So
Oh.
while we're in the lull, I want to search the captain and look for the magic user like
That
Tristan did.
maze. Well, I tell you that I found the magic user's body and I hand over
Yeah.
all the scrolls and stuff I
I'm
found.
not
Okay.
trying to bust the door down.
I was gonna
know
say,
that
Fiber-
last time I'm not going to charge it. I'm using it as a bat.
Here's what I'm
Okay.
going to do. Because of
Or
your
kicking the
increased
door.
strength and size, I'm going to allow you to roll your break door or open door.
Ben
Ooh.
bars.
Bend bars, yeah.
Can I assist with my strength?
Okay. Oh, there's
Not
open
really.
door and then Ben
Okay.
bars.
It's going to be open door.
Okay.
This is
So
great.
let's say
Now,
it
do
says
it.
19 parentheses 18.
Right,
So that's on a D20, correct?
right.
Yeah.
So yeah, I had to fail basically to
Yeah.
not do it.
Right. So you do it. You're able to, with your Titan strength, you're able to slam open one of the doors, and you see that again the army is trying to pack up, trying to release their horses. They're having some problems with the horses. You see a set of horses running off in the distance. They weren't actually looking at the door because they figured, that tree trunk should be enough to hold it, and then you just kick it in. Thybur just kicks it in.
yeah.
Sure, they heard it.
Yeah. Unfortunately, that's the end of your turn. So now that you see that there's, a couple dozen men still out here, we're going to quietly leave, but no, not now. Not now. So Dion, what is Patty going to do?
I'm going to chug a healing potion while I move beside my ally Thybor.
Okay, so
and
you
we
step up
assume
next to
the
Thybor.
position.
Yeah. It's odd that he's towering over you, though. It's
Right,
very...
so
You're almost
this
petite.
yeah. This was the special D10 healing potion
Oh,
question
boy.
mark.
Yeah.
So
So
here's
yeah.
the D10.
So, well, okay. So that's it will potentially heal 9, but let's see if you can keep it down.
Okay. High low.
No, it's a con check,
Oh, okay. So just con.
Yeah. Which you should easily do.
Oh yeah, unless I.
Oh, maybe
crit.
not. Oh, crit. Oh, no problem.
Oh.
It tastes like fine liquor to you.
And I heal 8, 9. I heal 9. Ooh, up to 38. All right.
Nice.
Okay.
And I'm in position, ready, just snarling, foaming at the mouth. There's like a
be done.
big
Yeah.
thing of like pit bull drool that's hanging halfway to the ground. Like it's 3 feet of just dripping like slobber.
Looking.
You
Looking
can now
at that
see
drool.
outside the door, by the way, Grown Wolf.
Okay. Can I put my hood up and move and do something, or is putting the hood up like the one thing I can
That's
do?
incidental. You can move and put your hood up.
Okay, cool. So I know it's not going to help a ton out in the open necessarily, if I remember right. But I'm going to put my hood up. I'm going to move forward because my mirror images are dead. Doesn't matter anymore if they see me. And I'm going to try to get the best 60-foot cone of these jerkwads that I can to cast fear on.
Sure. So you can cast next round. You won't be able to cast now because you're getting in
Okay.
position. And go ahead and
Mhm.
roll the percentage for your cloak. I'll let you roll
Okay.
it.
All right. RD100. Boop. 84. What is it outside in the
It's like
open?
90 something, isn't it?
I think so. Outdoors, other rocky terrain, 90%.
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah, okay, 98%.
You're good.
Yeah.
All right. So you're outside. You're trying to get the exact angle on your spells because, as we all
Yep.
know, all magic users see the world in a 10 by 10 grid.
It's like the Matrix. I see a lady in a red dress and a 10 by 10 grid.
Exactly. That leaves Tristan. You were going to the next set of horses and trying to cause them to bolt, right?
Or if, well, I don't know what's going to happen.
Actually, it's up to you.
It happens, so, yeah.
You see the door to the tower slam open. Thybur standing, striding forward with Patty right after. Yeah, so you can do something different if you want.
Wait, don't let them
You don't
see
see Grown Wolf, though, because he's also invisible.
Well, I mean, if there are people standing by the horses that I'm near, then they're turning around to look at the exploding tower. I just stab one in the back.
All right. Yeah.
I
So,
mean,
yeah,
what else?
don't even roll. You just kill somebody
That's
who's
amazing.
standing next to the horses.
That's amazing.
So here's what I'm gonna do. So we're gonna go ahead and initiate. Okay. Grown Wolf has no idea where Tristan is, and Tristan doesn't know that Grown Wolf's about to cast because he's also invisible. So we're gonna leave that up to a luck check for Tristan.
Perfect.
And it is Tristan's turn to roll the d6 for the
Dun, dun,
round.
dun.
All right. So we already
Why
know
not have
that
a 4?
Grown Wolf is casting. You have a 1. You guys go first. So Grown Wolf, how many segments for casting the fear?
4 segments.
4 segments. Okay,
Perfect.
so they will go before your spell goes off.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay,
Perfect. That buys us a turn to kill them.
so Thybur
That's
and
what I'm
Patty,
hoping.
what do you want to do?
I'm gonna let Thybor charge ahead first, and then I'll take any stragglers.
Okay,
So-
he stepped away, so we'll wait for that. But you
Yeah.
can go ahead and attack.
All right, so we're gonna whip out the El Bonk, and
Which For the listeners, El Bonk is just a big stone on the end of a little crappy
Yeah.
piece of wood.
It's
Yeah.
a crude ass like rock that is stained blood red all over. The wood is stained blood red. It's splintering in some places, but it's somehow still holding together. It's like that mop at a restaurant that's been open for 20 years and it's the same mop, you
Mhm.
know?
Okay.
Yeah, old reliable.
So 9 points actually kills this one. These are weaker folks. You kind of get the idea that since they're not wearing like as nice of armor, like most of them are in leather or chain,
Yeah.
these might have actually been the construction workers.
Did he have a helmet?
He did.
He did?
Yeah.
Oh, have you ever seen a watermelon get smashed with a hole on top of it?
That probably still happened. It just contained though, so the splash goes forward.
It goes down.
Oh man, it's like flushing a toilet, but with no bottom.
All right. So we're going to assume, Grownwolf, you're casting your spell to not catch Thiber and Patty. So Tristan, high or low? Roll your luck.
I will go high this time since I went low before.
You got it.
Just in the percentages.
So you are on the same side as Thiber and Patty are. So, okay. So what is your cone? How?
So
large?
it is 60 foot. A 60-foot cone is basically what it says.
Okay,
So
roll-
I'm guessing. Yeah.
Roll a d12. I'm going to say that they're roughly in two parties of roughly the
Okay.
same. So you're doing it at the section that your friends are not in. 11. Hey, that's pretty good. Do they get a
Yeah.
save?
They do, and it negates it if I remember right. Yes.
1, 2 of them saved. Everyone
Okay.
else has to flee, basically.
Yeah, they run as far away from me as they can, but here's the thing, Bert.
Yeah.
I'm invisible.
They still kind of know where the spell
I
radiated
dropped a
from.
message in Discord.
Okay.
I've got something I've got to take care of.
Sure.
I'm just going to be killing things. I
Right.
can get a hold of.
That's fine.
Okay.
Is
Yeah.
that the message he dropped in Discord that he's got to take care of things, or is that what his character's going to be doing?
Well, he misses anyway, so.
I use a reroll for Thybor.
Yeah. go ahead. That'll hit.
Well, that's better.
Yes.
Okay.
It's 8 of them. Okay. Oof.
Bowling for henchmen.
Okay, so 8 more. So everyone else that's there, I mean, you just obliterated nearly half of the ones that are left here. The ones that are left, like, quickly just start dropping their weapons and shields.
Yeah.
Start backing up. It's like, look, we're desired help. I'm a carpenter. My friend here's a stone worker.
This is the cup of a carpenter. One of them.
When he says my friend here is just a stone worker, it's the one that had his face exploded like a melon. Was a stone worker.
Fantastic. Well, I don't think any of us are very sympathetic in that moment.
I'm gonna roar at them and be like, serve me unerringly or die.
Well, what do you want? Parquet floors?
As Patty says that and they're having an exchange, I just look at the bloodworm and I go,
Oh no. Oh jeez.
This bloodworm's gonna love us when that charm spell's over, because he's just gonna be like, he
don't know.
feeds me.
Oh, jeez.
I don't know if it's capable of love, Dion. It's a monster. It's
That is
like
love.
a genuine monster.
I've seen
So
the way
the
it looks at you.
bloodworm erupts underneath the feet of the speaker, goes through him and up through the top of his head. Kind of stays in the neck for a moment with the guy's helmet on.
It's like a little Jack in the Box.
Body falls over finally.
I love him. Oh. So yeah, that's what I wanted to do.
So yeah, the rest of them are frightened. They've dropped their weapons. Most of them are just kneeling down, like, no. What do you guys do?
Murder.
yeah. I mean, I'm cross-bolting worm at this point.
Well, they're disarmed. So literally, you're just playing murder.
Okay.
Don't have to roll for anything. I mean, they
Okay.
put up very little struggle. These guys are just.
Oh, but I am going to. I've got Charm Person, the thing I did to our bard. That's the one spell I have
more.
left. I
One
want to
more.
look at the biggest, beefiest one that's still standing and try to charm that one.
Okay.
Unknowingly to you,
Roll
he's
a-
college educated and has an intelligence
Yeah.
of 12.
I don't care. I just want him to be good stock.
Roll a luck check.
Okay. Do you want me to roll like guess high or low?
Yeah, high or
basically?
low.
Low. Damn it! But it was a nice roll.
Reroll.
Reroll. Okay.
It is
okay.
nice, but
Well, he
I
want-
he
passed
passed the
anyway.
save throw
Yeah.
anyway.
oh,
But you know what? Yeah, so he is incredibly bright. He's like, yeah, hey, buddy.
And I say it works 69% of the time every time.
Yeah, whatever you want, man.
I stare at him and I
Yeah.
detect magic to see if there's anything
Uh,
that I fail. I just go, checks out.
Hey, is this guy my buddy too?
Actually, wait, no, I don't see magic. I don't see magic. I kill him. I kill him. I don't see it because I fail. So I'm just like, yeah, sure.
And I'm like, as you do that, I look at Patty. I'm like, it didn't take. He was bullshitting me.
There were no magics to teach.
Oh, you try to do a guy a favor and save his life.
I tend to think for a minute. I go, speaking of magics to teach, what was in those scrolls? Can you teach me?
Oh, let's kill all these saps first.
I think we did. I
Yeah.
think that was the last one.
Okay.
Well,
shit,
there were
okay.
more, but just if you guys are Fiber's murdering in the background,
Yeah.
Bloodworm
That's
is
fair.
murdering. Yeah, you guys just like depleted the artisanal value of this valley for the next generation. The stone workers and the woodworkers.
The one magician that was probably keeping like half the village alive with healing magic is now.
they're working for a cult that is trying desperately to resurrect the horrible evil temple that is here.
But they also were part of the VFW hall.
Like you've never worked for an evil, soulless corporation. Hey, a paycheck's a paycheck.
Yeah. As someone who used to work for Starbucks, yeah.
Oh man. So it's a bloodbath. Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
So
I'm
your
surprised we survived.
your worm.
So roughly, how big is a worm? Yeah, that was the follow-up question I had. Like,
Yeah.
what is this thing kind of physically?
So some of the ones you summoned were bigger. Okay, so this
Okay.
one wasn't like the biggest one, maybe 4
Okay.
feet from end to end,
Okay.
and it's a good foot around. But I was saying,
Nice.
it's actually harming it to be out here in the sunlight, so it burrows
Oh.
down into the ground.
Okay. Okay. It's okay. I can see
my
in the
God.
dark, buddy. And I put my head in the hole
Yeah.
and look down.
He's gonna- He's
It's
gonna
just
follow
burrowed
us
a hole like right
Bugs
underneath you.
Bunny.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, there's
Bugs
just a
Bunny
little-
behind us.
Yeah, the little lump. Yep. That's fantastic.
Yep.
I yell down one more time, I love you, and I like try to push some blood down in the hole.
You're squeezing the blood
Yeah,
out.
exactly. I'm shaking out that dudede's helmet that one
We have-
Patty squashed.
We have
I'm just-
Cyborg wringing bodies out like a washcloth
All
because
right.
he's still gigantic.
So, nearly a person left alive as you just wiped out 4 dozen or so. A little bit
Does
more
that
than that.
captain's mace survive? Is that
It's still on the
intact?
ground. Yeah.
I want it.
Okay.
Nice.
It's tricky.
Yeah.
Fiber is pretty big right now.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
he's going to say, can he smash part of the temple for us?
Yeah. What part of the temple do you want smashed?
I don't know,
Oh.
just alternate way in or out for us, just in case, shit goes bad.
Okay.
Like
We don't
an
have to
exterior
go to the
wall.
doors.
Kind
Yeah.
of. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I tell you what. Just pick a wall there and tell me where you put a hole.
Okay.
Right there.
Pick
Okay.
a hole, any hole.
Usually I have to pay
all right.
more for that.
Yeah. He slams a hole into the side of the temple there, so you guys have another entrance.
Perfect.
Cool.
I hated that wall. That wall in particular.
Yeah. So other than Tristan, everyone else is basically just covered in blood.
I mean, I might be covered in blood. You
You
can't
might be.
tell.
That's true. I love that you just don't exist now. Similarly, I did not have my hood down when I talked to the bloodworm. It just thinks a disembodied voice is happy, proud.
No.
So Patty, the commander, was wearing field plate. So basically, plate, chest piece, leg piece, all the front, and just chain in the back is what that is.
Ooh, I'll set that for Thybor if he needs it.
Mhm.
I don't want it.
While there's a slight lull after the murder, I'm gonna look through the stuff I got off the magic user dude.
Sounds good. The other thing that you notice on him, Patty, is that he's got some kind of amulet. It's basically an oval that's got like a kind of undead looking face in the middle with long kind of bearded hair bits coming off the lower part.
I stare at it for a minute. I hand it to Friendon. I don't see no magics, but I thought you would like this.
It's made out
Wait.
of clay, and it's been it's been painted over with some kind of red and amber kind of colors.
I've taken a ceramics class, I say as I look at it.
Did you ever pick up religion as a proficiency?
I actually, in fairness, I have not been doing due diligence on the proficiencies.
Okay.
So I probably should have after becoming a cleric. That would make sense, but I haven't done it yet, in fairness.
Okay.
I imagine a ghost scene with you and what was the other thieve's name? Tellish?
Yeah,
You
Tellish,
and
yeah,
Tellish, Tellish like helping you with the clay.
Guiding my hands.
All right. I'll let you have a roll. Then.
Okay.
Make me an intelligence check.
Okay, I've got a 16 that I need to hit or be under. RD20?
Is it because of my ghost reference?
14.
Is that why you gave him the roll?
Okay. 14. Is that under your intelligence?
It is.
It's a
it
high
is, yep.
success. That is the symbol of Ayus. Looking at the symbol, looking at this guy in full plate, and noticing that he's carrying a mace. This guy was likely a paladin or a militant cleric.
Okay.
For Ayus's particular minions. This was an important person.
I yelled at everyone, I used my intelligence to figure out what this deity is all about. It's I used it. And like no one seems to get the joke, and I'm
I
just
just stare at him blankly.
disappointed.
And
I
then I
start
just
singing some sort of popular song via telepathic communication to Cronwolf's head, just continually.
I just mimic back at you
That makes-
perfectly in your own voice because I have mimicry as a barbarian.
God damn it.
I used it.
Jeez.
I hate this, I say.
I hate this, and I copy
Oh, damn it.
you. Finally get to use that.
Damn it.
It's to annoy the annoying one.
With a high
perfect
success, you would know that Ayus himself is fairly on the evil bend of the spectrum,
Okay.
which is not necessarily. I mean, you're like dead neutral, like you're.
Right. The indifference of nature neutral, basically, right? Yeah. So that makes sense why my lady, my dark lady, would not be cool about this temple. Yeah.
Doesn't Thybor worship Ayus, or used to, or
He knows.
Because
He grew up in
Ramesh-
the area. He grew up in the area, so
He
he
grew up in the
knows
area.
about it.
so he
But
knew about it?
he doesn't have religion, so he doesn't know any particulars.
Oh, I thought he
So-
worshipped Grimesh for some reason.
Yeah, I think
Am I
he
being
does or
racist
did.
because he's an orc?
Like orcs can't worship others.
Somebody's got religion. I'm sure they have.
Well, so I think
Talina does.
between now and
Oh, right.
yeah. But between now and next session, I'll get my proficiency
probably get it.
sorted. I did the first couple levels of it, and then forgot till last
Yeah.
session when somebody mentioned you get a couple per level, and I was like, oh fuck. That's right.
Yeah, the chart is in the Roll20 there. So
Okay.
Yeah, one every 4 levels.
yeah, one every 4 levels
Okay.
for a
Stupid.
cleric, and as a mage, you get one every 6 levels.
Okay, cool. I'll grab religion then. That just makes sense, honestly.
Oh,
Yeah.
two every 6 levels
Ooh.
Perfect.
Oh, twice as many. Oh, there you go.
for
Fancy.
non-weapon.
Saved.
For non-weapon.
Yeah, for non-weapon. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, so we've got a hole into this place. We've got information that it's I use. What else is going on?
The things you were looking at.
Oh yeah, the
The-
stuff I was looking
yeah.
at from the magic user dude.
Scrolls.
Yep, 2
That's the
scrolls.
word.
2 magical scrolls. And for inventory purposes, I'll tell you what they are, but your character would actually have to take some time
Right.
or write them into a spell book to find out.
Mm-hmm.
Another water breathing scroll. This one, scroll of water breathing.
Okay.
Now you can learn it.
Yeah,
And make your own water breathing potions and
Yep.
corner the market from that old bitch. I mean,
that's fine.
And this
Yeah.
one's cool. You might want to write this one down as you're
Okay.
able to. It's a level 3. It's Leomund's Tiny Hut.
Oh yeah, yeah. I
Yes.
almost picked that. I almost picked that this level
oh
up.
my god, that's so useful. They'll save us when we need to rest anywhere.
How long does your enlarging thing work?
It's
Hours.
yeah, it's like 8
Hours.
times 6 or
And
something.
it's Leomund's tiny huts right now, right?
Yeah, we could just maximize our hut and
Yep.
I love that. It'd be Jabba the Hutt then. But yeah, so that's a good idea, Richard. You know what? I think that I am gonna memorize more than one enlarge next time. This has been very helpful. So good to know. Okay, I'm gonna while still invisible peek my head in the interior wall a little bit that we made a hole in and just
Yeah,
try to see
sure.
what I see.
Nothing's changed since you weren't here last. Everything as you saw it. There were 3 areas that you didn't explore the last time. So there is a room there that you hadn't looked into. There's a room here, and you guys didn't go down the stairs.
Right. And we put a hole right next to the room on the top right,
Right.
essentially.
Yeah, right there.
So I'm gonna hope Tristan hears me because he's been singing in my head. And I'm gonna say, should us two Invisiboys go check out the room to the right of this new hole and see what we see? How mangled is everyone? I'm not feeling great myself.
I'm about a third.
Yeah, that's about what I am too.
I'm coughing up a little blood. Just
Yep.
a little.
Now, back inside the tower, they had reprovisioned. So, like when you're, assuming that the ceiling collapse didn't destroy everything, there was like food, there was water, probably casks of wine or beer as well that you saw lined up in there. And then out here, these carts are just loaded down with tools. Again, wood that was being worked on. They were effecting repairs on this tower.
Okay. So it sounds like maybe resting is in order. I'm gonna let everybody know, like, I've completely exhausted basically everything I can do in terms of magic at this time.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we can rest. I mean, yeah. We got nothing else we want to do with huge boy here while he's still large.
He's probably having fun with that.
Yeah,
Hurling
absolutely.
boulders around just for the heck of it.
You know, boulders is a fun way to say body, Spurt, and I'm
Yeah.
here for it. You know.
I mean, 4 dozen bodies is gonna attract critters. So you might as well just throw those over the wall. Just
That's fair. Yeah, nice meal for the outdoor critters, keeps them away from us. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. So I guess I'd like to entreat the party to take a nap and a good long nap and search through the rubble to see if we could find the provisions and things.
Sure, yeah. So there's simple fare. There's sacks of grain, so you can make porridge. There's bread. There's hard cheeses, fruits, some strips of venison, and other dehydrated meats for stews. So simple fare, but hearty. And there's a lot here. Like they were reprovisioning for a long time.
Okay. Oh well. Who wants to sleep first?
So there is no outer door anymore since Thyber kicked it down, but the internal rooms are still good. So you could get into one of those and close the door.
I mean, hasn't the ceiling collapsed? Most of they in there as well.
Well, the main the tall ceiling, the 30-foot, a lot of that collapsed, but the internal rooms have their own ceilings that are still intact.
Yeah, I still wouldn't trust them.
Roll luck
Thyber-
check while you're asleep. You're crushed to
Yeah.
death.
Yeah,
No,
roll. Do
no
a luck check.
architect, but-
Rocks fall, you die.
You know what we could do? We don't have an exterior door, but Thyber's probably large enough that if we ask him to fall asleep sitting up, we have about 8 more hours to rest while his butt is plugging the door. But yeah. So do you not want to sleep inside for fear that it's going to collapse on us? Is that what we're thinking?
You could go
I mean,
back
we can-
down
we
into
can
the
risk it.
tunnel and go out
That's
to that the shack in the woods as well.
Yeah.
That's a good safe spot, I think.
Yeah, I mean, even sleeping in the tunnel is probably better than sleeping in the tower, which could fall on us, right? I'm for that.
I mean, the worst thing that can happen is that we get trapped in the tunnel and can't go out that end. We'll have to go back to the
I have a
hot
new
end.
burrowing friend who might be able to make a little crawly hole for us.
true.
This is true.
Yeah.
Well, whatever.
So what do you guys want to do?
I want to nap underground with my new friend, is what I want to do.
Yeah, sounds fun.
Sure, let's go in the tunnel. Why not?
Okay.
All right.
Oh no, Cyber won't fit.
Yeah. Eventually he will.
Yeah, I know, but
Yeah.
we've all rested by then.
All right. So if you guys are all going to go into the tunnel and rest,
Yeah.
let me actually roll something here.
First aid on everyone, so regain 2 instead of 1.
Okay.
Okay, smart, because it was left with very little structural integrity during the night. You do hear, woo, as a ton of stone and wood collapses.
Ooh.
Shit.
Yep.
Okay, good to know.
So the trap door is closed, but you guys can come outside of the well that's just outside of the wall and get out as well. It's not like you're stuck down there.
Okay.
Yep. Good to know.
All right, so
One of the laborers, with his final breath, left for dead, he's like, before he's thrown over the wall, is like, worst contract ever.
I was only 3 days away from retirement.
Exactly.
I love it.
Yeah, so yeah, you guys hear that in the middle of the night. Just the rest of that just collapses entirely. You're
Okay.
safe in the tunnel. Again, first edition D&D, you only get 1 hit point back plus your con modifier plus what Patty gives you.
Yeah, one more.
Yeah, he basically spits in your room and tells you wounds and tells you to walk it off, and it
I
works.
slap it real good.
It
rub
works.
it.
How many potions do we have left? I think we had quite a few, didn't we?
We have 2 nasty tasting healing drafts, and we have 10 general healing potions, and then 8 D10 healing potions that we got from Giza,
I'll
Okay.
the
take the
immortal guy from last time.
I'll take the nasty ones because I have a high ass con, so I can take it.
Alright.
So what were they? 2.
2. I've only got 2 nasty tasting healing drafts. That's all I've been told.
Okay.
Okay, because I took the 2 from before, so yeah.
Yeah.
'Cause I have
They're
gas on
D10s. They're D10s, but there's a chance you just
They're
can't keep it
D10s.
down.
Alright.
Okay. I'm gonna try to drink one of the non-nasty ones, and that's do we have any regular D8s or just the D10s? That
Yeah,
were
we
special?
have 10 regular healing potions.
Okay, I'm gonna drink one of those.
I'm gonna
Perfect.
chug both of these.
Okay.
Can I double fist it?
Yeah, and make 2 con checks though.
I love that.
Yep, and yep. We're
Okay,
good.
you can hold them down. So roll 2 D10, get your 16 points. Okay. So that is all the nasty potions are gone now, right? He just used 2.
Yep.
Okay. One of the regular healing potions.
Make it 2 of the regular healing
2.
potions.
Okay.
All
I'm
right.
at 2/3. You want me to heal up a little more, or
You might as well. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna gather some more cure light wounds on my first levels this time. I'll have less utility, like jet broadly, but more specific utility by doing that. So
do you want me to use potions or wait?
use them because we could probably use the
Okay.
cure light wounds in perpetuity, and there'll be a
Okay.
chance.
How many potions can I use of what?
I guess you could just pop as many as you
Yeah,
want.
there's not a there's not a limit. It's when you start mixing potions in first edition that it
Right.
gets interesting.
What kind
Okay.
of level of healing
Oh,
are they?
actually, you are using more than one kind of potion, as a
That's
matter of
right.
fact.
Actually,
Oh! Let me look something up real quick.
okay. If I
Yes.
use it, yeah. Would I know this?
No.
No.
No, you really
Okay.
wouldn't. Okay, here it is. Let's see. Oh no, that's the parasitic infestation table. That's not the one I want.
What?
Oh yeah. Rich had me roll on that one a few times as Gronewolf.
All right, so do I roll for healing before or after whatever this is
no,
doing?
hold on.
Okay. Because I haven't drank any yet. I'm just waiting on you.
Right.
Other than the 2 gross ones.
Okay. It's a percentage check. Okay, so roll me a D percentage.
High. Low.
Oh no.
I want to know what happens.
Okay, what is your con?
18.
18. At least you got a good con.
At least you had a good con.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Should I re-roll this? I'm gonna re-roll this.
Up to you. It's a random chart, so I mean, you might be fine.
It's a random chart.
Yeah.
How? Is there good results?
There are not so bad results.
Okay, fine. Do it. Do it. Let's see what
Okay,
happens.
hold on. I gotta find it here.
For science, I'm doing this.
For
I want you
science.
all to know this.
All right, here we go. Potion miscibility. Okay, so roll a d100. Wait, actually, you already did. Never mind. You rolled a 2.
Okay.
Oh my gosh. Oh, that's not good. Make a save versus poison.
Okay. Save versus poison.
I loved you,
5.
Patty,
Yeah, right.
for a time.
I pass.
Okay. Okay, so you're not dead.
Okay.
But you do lose a point each of strength and dexterity for a time.
For time. Okay.
Yeah. So if you're
How
doing this in the
long?
morning when you wake up, or are you doing this before you
Yeah.
go to bed?
Before we go to bed,
All
I
right,
would say.
you're fine in the morning then.
Oh. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, that
sorry.
was almost you dead.
Okay. Do I
Wow.
not heal from that new potion I took?
Let's see. You don't. Yeah,
Okay.
you don't.
That's fine. So scrub 1 potion off that list
Yeah.
as I get a tummy ache and Las Turistas strikes again.
And then in the morning, you can take one and be all right.
Okay.
Okay, so I'll drink 2 D8 ones if that's okay.
Yep. And you still waste the one that turned
Yep.
into a poison in your stomach.
Yep. Okay,
Okay.
so I'm up to 73. I'm gonna leave
Okay.
myself there.
Thyber, they just slaughtered you and them. Just slaughtered all the remaining people that were just basically a construction crew. No one left alive. They decided to sleep in the tunnel instead of in the tower, which is a good thing because the tower collapsed over the night. And they got some healing and you got a night of sleep. So if you need to take some potions or whatever, you can, and you'll get 1 plus your con bonus plus an extra 1 from Patty hit points back in the morning.
Okay. I don't remember. Did we have a party sheet for potions?
Oh,
We
yeah.
have it right now.
Yeah.
We've been going through them.
You've
Yeah.
got 7 hit. We've got 7 D8 healing potions and 8 D10 healing potions left. So
And don't mix the two because Patty just found out mixing potions.
Yeah, we found out in character canonically. We all know mixing is bad now.
He rolled. We rolled on the potion miscibility chart, Thyber. He almost died.
This just makes Gronewolf want to mix potions.
We start mixing poison and potion together and see what happens.
Yeah. So some of the 1 is explosion. So it blows up inside of you, doing 6 to 60 hit points damage, and
Wow.
1 to 10 for everybody in a 5-foot radius around you.
Wow. I could
Why-
still live.
Why aren't we just running up to enemy combatants and putting 2 potions in their mouths?
1 is lethal poison. You just die. No save. Just dead.
Shaking 'em up.
Wow.
Okay, I took 3 healing potions of the regular ones.
All right.
Nice. Yeah, so we're sleeping down there. I'm gonna use my
tentacle.
yeah.
Yep.
Um,
36 or higher result is fine.
okay.
The potions work. If you roll a 100, you discover something new.
Oh. Oh, Grown Wolf is so tempted. Oh, don't do this to me. Don't do this to me. Oh, shit. If it comes down to it and I'm super hurt, we have 2 mixed match ones, I'm going to do it. Grown Wolf said you.
We'll use every last reroll to see if you get 100.
No. Don't tempt me. Empty my Roth IRA to fucking try to see.
I've discovered Diet Coke.
Oh, shit. I'm a Pepsi man, Grown Wolf yells. No. Oh, man.
All right.
That's
So
great.
you're not able to go back up the tunnel the way that you came in because it all collapsed, but you can get
Okay.
back out of the well. And so you're just right outside of the walls in the morning when you come out. You selected your spells, Grown Wolf?
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. So
Got a couple strength spells, couple enlarge, and couple fireball. I'm doubling down on the stuff I do
Beautiful.
well.
Enlarge might be difficult indoors.
Yeah, that's why.
Indoors.
That's true. I think I did select. Let me double check.
Yep. Now keep in mind that Thyber didn't become giant size. He ended up a little bit over 7 feet tall. So it's still not, it's not like he was a towering behemoth or anything.
Okay, so I do have 1 enlarge because I doubled down on cure light wounds, but I have 2 strength right now.
Okay. All right. Well, the corpses that Thyber was just hurling over the walls did indeed track some animals overnight. So, lots of things ate well.
Okay, that's nice.
yeah.
We're givers, we support the local flora and fauna with our
when
corpses.
we're not lighting their house on fire.
I mean, you sometimes need to burn things down to strengthen the soil, Dion.
From the last time you were here, the outer walls were pretty much destroyed and leveled. There wasn't a lot left. You're noticing now that it's still pretty much destroyed, so it's easy to get through. But you think that perhaps it's a little less destroyed than it was before. So over the last couple of weeks that you've been gone, it started to repair itself.
Yeah, well.
And we get the sense it's repair itself, right? It doesn't look like human hands have done this.
Yeah, and also you think it's accelerated because if this has been left alone, undisturbed for 20, 100 years or whatever it is, you never got a pinpoint on how long ago.
I mean, we can work
this
out
was just
how
this was just a
quickly it's
couple of
destroying its-
this was just a couple of weeks, and it's already visibly healed up some of the walls. So it should have been completely pristine in the time that it's been left here. So something is accelerating its regrowth.
I mean, we can work out how quickly it is regrowing because we smashed down a wall.
Yeah,
So we
you'll
can
have to see. Yeah.
How much? Yeah, I mean,
Thyber, while you were still giant size, they had you smash another hole in the temple wall so that you have an easy way in and out.
I don't
Just in
think I
case
would
we
have had a
need it.
problem complying
Yes.
with that.
Yeah, so now the question becomes, though, when we go back up and check that in the morning, did we have a easy means of egress back into that courtyard with the tower having collapsed?
Yeah, because the walls, again, are mostly still shattered. You just walk over the lowest part of them and you're in.
Okay.
So looking around the hole that Thyber put in the wall last night, it's smoother, like it's not as rough. So yeah, it did start to heal itself a little, just over a few hours.
Now, is the rubble that he broke off it still there?
Yeah,
or
it's still
did
there.
The rubble.
It's still there. It's
so
just
it's regenerating.
the jagged bits that were how you left it are now more smooth, and it's not quite as jagged.
As if like it grew more rock.
Yeah.
Okay.
So.
Cool.
Does this look like nice rock? Like, could I start a countertop business by like endlessly?
It's kind of it's dark. It's got like little green veins running through the undersurface. It's not. I don't know. It just gives you a not so great feeling, though.
You know what? I could market I could market it as like goblin rock. Like I don't know.
Do you enjoy cooking but don't like guests? Invite them over to see your countertop.
Buy our new throat cutting boards.
Yeah.
So okay. I like what you're doing here with the home renovations. We do have those rooms to check out that we haven't been in before.
Yep.
As well.
2 rooms and a stairway going down. And the other
Okay.
thing that you from last time is this pit in the center. You found that a few feet on the inside of that hole, there is actually a stair that winds around on the inside. So like you've got to drop down a bit to get onto it, but then there's a stair that goes down, just spirals down.
Well, I say we just check out the rooms because they're nice and easy to do. We know how to open doors.
Yeah, I'm gonna be as invisible as I can be.
Sure. You want to do the one you're closest to there?
Yeah, the one on the right when we're entering that hole. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Give me a second.
The missing number 9. I see.
Hey, the red squiggles where I bust in.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. So this is a 30-foot wide, 60-foot long chamber. It has all kinds of like murals painted on here, and they're all of very like disturbing things. Like it's literally just a debauchery. Like it's showing demons converting with humans and otherwise animals mixed in there. There are the remains of great lounging couches, tables, padded chairs. They're strewn all over the place. There's charcoal and several broken barrels lying nearby. There are stacks of resinous wood, so they're coated in some kind of resin. They're burnt in these charcoal pots. Obviously it's going to give off some kind of incense or smell. And amongst the lying couches, there are several skeletons. They're all wearing tattered scarlet robes.
Okay. I'd like to go defile those corpses. I think I'd like to search through the pockets and
pick a mural and reenact it with that skeleton right there.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna end up with some Kama sutures after these things come alive and attack me. But yeah. So I basically want one of them cloaks, and I want to see if there's anything in the cloaks.
The cloaks are in pretty poor condition that are on the skeletons, but you can tell that they're bright red, and they still are. They've got gold threading through them front and back, and the cowl is lined on the inside with like kind of a lavender silk. But it's a pity that they're in such bad condition.
I'm actually kind of like happier that they're bad, so I'm gonna take one of those, and I'm gonna tell Thyber, because he was busy bashing the wall down. Let's say that we figured out that the plate of the paladin-y guy with the mace with the poison was essentially showed Ayu's symbol on it. So these folks the cult seems to be in service of Ayu's.
Yeah, they worked out that the leader of the group was a cleric, if not a paladin, wearing Ayu's symbol on an amulet.
Yeah. Okay. So got cloak. I'm gonna scrape off some of the resin, put it in a jar.
Okay.
And also
Smells,
see if I can. Yeah.
It smells very earthy, a little musky, a little sweet overtones. It's actually not bad smelling.
Okay. Interesting. And then the ash, the charcoal, it smells of that, like it's become
it does. Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna pocket some of that too in a satchel.
Do a little crime scene investigation.
Exactly.
Tristan,
Yeah.
what are you doing?
Yeah. Are you done with the skeletons?
I am. Yeah. I'm done by the skeletons.
All right. I deliberately break. Let's break the legs of the skeletons. Well, because I don't think the skeletons will have been here all of that time. So maybe it's regenerating its priests as well. So if I break the legs of it, then worst thing that's happened is I've broken some legs.
Fair.
Okay. We'll come back in and see if it's
We
regrown
can powder
or
them with
whatever.
that big maul.
Yeah.
So you go around breaking legs like mural number 4. And all right. So Patty, what are you doing during all this?
I'm not sure. I kind of look over to Thibor and I'm
Probably
like,
blushing as you're looking at the murals.
yeah,
No.
I'm like confused and just looking at everything. I'm
How
like,
is that anatomically possible?
So someone's busting
Show me
shit
your
up though,
magics.
right? You're busting shit up, you said?
Tristan's breaking the skeleton's legs.
They could use a femur, good men. Yeah, after
Oh.
this. Yeah.
I'm gonna help him. I'm just gonna bash them apart from like the sternum
Sure.
area so I can just shatter them from the center.
Thiber, what are you doing?
I'll help with crushing things up.
All right. Well, with all the disturbance, then you guys will eventually unearth that there's hidden behind the stacks of the resinous wood. There's a small cupboard, floor level, and looking inside of it, it's got 2 of those robes, much better condition.
Nice.
Yeah. So what you were lacking on the ones that were in poor condition is that the gold embroidery has got there's skulls, stylized skulls on the front and back. Doesn't
I
particularly
use.
yeah.
Go
So
ahead.
you have religion now, but the skulls in particular don't bring anything up. I mean, they're pretty generic looking.
So these don't exactly invoke IUs, but they are very edgelordy. So let's be on the lookout for anybody that looks particularly gothy, like pancake makeup, black circles, one swoop of asymmetrical hair. We're in that territory.
This little
boys.
box with black lipstick and black nail polish. Yeah, it's
Robert Smith. No.
yeah, but that's all that's in the room. Again, it's a little disturbing to Patty probably. The murals are so explicit and just so impossible. You're just like,
I'm gonna put that in the spank bank for later.
Patty's been sheltered.
Patty walks up to the murals and is just like, "Show me your magics."
Actually, yeah, I want to stare at one and see if it's magical.
Okay.
Okay.
I fail.
If it is, it doesn't want to share its magics with you.
Yeah.
But it will share positions A through Z with you.
Oh.
It's very giving lovers. This cult is. They can't be all evil, I think, because they like to have a good time. That's good.
Yeah, so that's all that's in 9 is it's just this area that was for debauched pleasures apparently at one point.
Okay. Some nice smelling unguents and sex murals, basically. Okay. We have one more room. Maybe that room is full of Neolithic dildos or something. Everybody.
Pillars were phallic,
Yes.
True.
Yep.
dreamy and throbbing. So
Okay. All right. So this door is locked. What do you want to do about that?
open it.
Okay. Give me a roll.
You can try.
Oh yeah,
the
that's
hard
me,
way
isn't it? I
first
just
and
Yeah.
opened it
then
because
the way.
it was locked.
Yeah.
What will I do about it? Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Hey, open locks. Hey, I can do that. Yeah, I can do that apparently.
Sure.
All right. I'll let you
It
go.
opens, and this was a vestiary. Okay, more cloaks. Looks like more vestments for their clerics here. Interesting though that there are a whole bunch of these like rock crystal bowls, and they're all shattered, like someone flung them. And there's a dry brown substance caked on the inside of the shattered pieces.
Okay.
There's also a set of
red.
stairs that go down. It's not brown
Really
like dried,
brown?
yeah, but not like dried blood at all.
I say to everybody, "Wish me luck," and I take some of it. I pulverize it into my hand, the residue, and I snort it.
Oh my gosh, really?
Yeah, I mean, Grownwolf would.
Okay.
He would.
Make me a save versus poison.
Okay, doing it. Oh shoot, where are my saves? There it is. I'm one under.
Okay.
I'm gonna re-roll if that's okay with everybody.
Yeah, because no, it's like okay, you're dead.
Yeah. Nope. Okay,
Okay.
I'm living with that
This
one.
is not a save versus death. However, Grown Wolf is going to be incredibly high for the next bit.
That's what he was hoping for.
This was these are smudge pots. The stuff was burned in here, and it kind of get everybody into the particular mindset. So Grown Wolf is feeling a little lightheaded, very suggestible at this point as well. So he just has a loopy grin on your face.
So would Tellish take advantage of me in that moment, Bert?
Might.
Yeah, I'm kind of thinking he might. Okay, we'll let that simmer, I guess. But yeah. All right, well, so that's what I'm up to, everybody. Whee!
Before literally mind effed.
Yeah.
Oh my. Okay. What was that? Oh.
I was just saying, would that be a literal mind f?
Yeah.
I would like to, as I'm snorting it, remind everybody to take as many of the intact cloaks as we could fit into the bag of holding, aka all of them, and then snort.
Yeah, there are several. There are also some long tapered candles as well. And again,
the cloaks all have the skulls on them as well, right?
They all do.
They do, yeah. Okay.
There doesn't look to be any difference between the cloaks. They all look the same. They're very nice. They're well done. Just this very deep crimson red on the front, and the inside of the hood has got this lavender. That's actually when you throw the hood up, it actually has a very interesting effect. Just because your face looks kind of paler, and it's an interesting effect.
Neat.
There's also a set of stairs on the back as well that kind of go down lower.
Well, whatever anybody needs to do, they might need to hold my hand as we go along.
Tie a rope onto him, then tie it to my belt loop.
Perfect. Also, my worm, can he make it into this area with us? Or is he gonna...
It does. The worm just doesn't like the light. There's not much light in here, so he's fine.
There we go. We tie him to his worm.
Yeah.
This is my service animal, okay?
Oh my god.
He's allowed in the Denny's, all right?
This is my emotional support bloodworm.
Exactly. So the only thing left is there's a set of stairs over here to go down. My pointer's not working. Okay, right here. Set of stairs here to go down, and now a new set of stairs here to go down. And we'll leave it there for the night. We're at time.
Dun, dun, dun. Which stairs will they go down? Who knows? Find out next time.
And Grown Wolf, so if anyone, until I tell you otherwise, what's going to happen is if anyone makes a suggestion or tells you to do something, you have to make a will save, or you will just do it. And
I love
it's
that.
not just your party. Like if anyone says anything.
I love that. Like if the enemy says, "Run, you fools!" Yeah. Oh shit!
We totally promised not to metagame that.
Oh shit! In fairness, after you see me do it, like the characters in character would be like, "He's super suggestible right now." Fireball that direction, I'd be like, "Fun!"
Yeah. All right, let's do our outros. Richard, what do you got going on?
Are you old? Are you lonely? What if the reason you're lonely and you haven't found your soulmate yet is because you have no soul? It's just an idea. You can come and join me where I don't have a soul and play video games badly over on LMTD or say it with me now.
Limited time offer.
No
soul.
Rules.
No soul.
Indeed, no rules.
No souls.
Oak.
Hey, you catch me here on Tuesdays, of course, most times. And starting a brand new 5e game tonight after this one we get done.
Wow.
It's the people that I play with on Friday nights, which I also play Friday nights at midnight Central, and Saturday nights midnight Central run my Grimdark homebrew, which we're starting to trade off to one of the other guys is going to DM every other week now too. So got that going on.
Cool. So you've got it going on right after this. Nice.
Yep.
I'll check it out tonight. Friendin.
Hi, I'm Friendin. I draw stuff for tabletop on Twitch every weekday except Wednesday. Come check me out. It's a fun time, if only because chat is nice. So thanks for having me, Bert.
Yeah, it's quite fun hanging out in Friendin's chats. All kinds of stuff are discussed. Dion, what do you got going on? Got a lot going on.
Hello. Well, I'm Substance Used on Twitch. When you're not watching me play D&D with all my super cool, awesome friends here on Steam Steel Murder, you can catch me sometimes on Featherfall, You'll eventually catch me on Folsham Art doing something on Saturdays, I'm sure. And on my channel, you can find me going through the Paper Mario series. We're on the end of chapter 6 right now. I'm probably going to beat it tomorrow if I stream. And then we're going to move on to Thousand Year Door and see what happens.
Cool. Yeah, get your 8 and 16-bit JRPGs in by watching Dion. And if you're here already, then you know where we are, twitch.tv/DeemSteelMurder. We run on Tuesdays, Fridays, and Sundays. And as far as I know, that is going to continue through the holiday seasons. We've got a BX game on Friday, Gamma World 2E on Sunday, and I think over Christmas I'm probably going to open up some nights to do just some fun games like Call of Cthulhu, Coin and Blood, which I'm itching to play, a few other things. So check that out. Check out the podcast at Blue Magic, BLUMAGIK.com. There's lots of good stuff on there as well. Richard did much of it. So
Too much of it.
yeah, there we go. Thanks, guys. Thanks for playing, and thank everybody out there for watching.
Bye, everybody.
Good night.